Ooh, I haven't drank straight bourbon in a while.
You're live. They heard you say that.
Okay, well, I mean, there's ice in there. A lot of ice. This is the last of the Mardi Gras bourbon. Woodford Reserve.
I'm drinking water. All right.
Wow.
You want to say hi to everyone? If they're still in, these people have been in here for a very long time.
This slide might get real interesting by the time I'm done with this.
Well, maybe I should be drinking too. I can go up in a bottle of wine.
I mean, you do you.
We'll see.
Okay.
All right. You want to say hi to the people?
Yeah.
All right. Well, at
Power to the people.
like an hour and 45 minutes ago,
wow. What?
Ed was here. I don't know if he's still here.
It's like a Black Friday line or something.
Yeah.
Did I turn my microphone on? Is my microphone
on? No, you're not on.
So
nobody heard anything you said.
They probably heard it. They just heard it. They probably hear me better now. Did that change anything? Well, let me know.
All right. So we have Ed. Woohoo! First one in the chat.
Hopefully that works since we did it while we were alive.
What?
The mic, sometimes the microphone while you're in there or something. I don't know. We'll see. You just testing it?
It looks like it's working just fine.
Does it? Check, check, check. Check, check, check. I don't know.
Check, check, check.
Is that yours or mine?
It's yours.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If you say so.
All right. Let's see. Your first live as a married couple.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something. Midushi.
And Anita says, okay, so Ed beat me to the chat. I'm second to show up. Welcome back from your wedding cruise. Can't wait to hear all about it. Well, we're not going to talk about it.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
That's actually what I put in the description. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, alrighty then.
And then Brian may or may not still be in here, says third. And we have Les here. Good evening and welcome back, Mr. and Mrs. Fantastic.
Oh, let's just both change our names to that.
And fourth.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. And then we have Cruise Nuts.
Hey, Cruise Nuts.
And
everything in our chat is showing up twice. So
yeah, it's real weird.
It's very annoying.
It's not doing it for the last few. So I think
maybe
we're good.
Maybe we're good now.
I don't know. We'll see. That's the JT.
C-Dazed. It's JT and Jen.
Yeah.
Or Jen and JT, as the case may be. And hey, Bon B. Last of the Woodford. I know you don't like the Woodford that much, but yeah.
It's Shady Hill Homestead. Good evening, everyone.
By the way, C-Days just released their latest podcast like minutes ago.
Yeah.
Minutes ago. So not right now, but after this is over, go check that out. Also, their last podcast before this one was interviewing us about getting married on a cruise, and one of their upcoming podcasts might have us talking about the afterthoughts of getting married on a cruise. So definitely check out C-Days. Give them some love on the iTunes or however you do your podcast, and help them out. Plus, it's good content. I'm not telling you to go listen to something that's garbage. It's good stuff.
I mean, we're on like half of their episodes.
So listen to the other ones. Those are the good ones.
JT says, save the wine for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got mead for tomorrow, JT. But I also have wine. So Ed is still there. That's good. And
yo, Ed.
Let's see. Sounds great to me.
Good. Thank you,
it's
Chris.
better now that it's on.
That does help.
There's Roxy.
Hello, Roxy.
Hi, Roxy. Jen is always first. I agree.
You don't have to.
Hi, everybody. We're in Iowa visiting the grandbaby, so we'll have to watch the replay. Have a great live stream. Well, thank you for stopping in, Stacy.
Thank you.
All right.
Give our regards to the grandbabies.
Those are the hellos. And I'm assuming Gina's there too. So hello, Gina.
I'm sure.
Oh, I could have worn that shirt. I didn't feel like changing my
shirt.
But
you didn't. But it's since I put my microphone here, it's the Mardi Gras. It's not the Mardi Gras, the Mardi Gras. Sounds very German.
There's your mom.
Hello, Mommy.
And Anita says, still here as well.
Still here as well. Well. It's not actually technically time for us to start yet, even though we did, because like we tuned in and everybody was there. Look at that.
Mm.
It's the Professor Travel. Greetings, Professor Trev.
Greetings.
We certainly enjoyed your company and the lovely Kevin's company on our cruise. That was quite the highlight.
Congratulations. Thank you.
I will show you.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Sorry, go ahead.
I will show you. I got some new pins here. Look at this. See what Bahamas? You've seen that
Say,
one.
well, you're not even showing your new
I'm
one.
trying to find them. I can't. Oh look, everything's backwards.
That's one.
There's a Puerto Rico one here, Puerto Rico, and then there is a. Whoops, there it is. Wow, that's confusing. Dominican Republic. I know you can't really see it very well, but that, trust me,
There's
says
the one above it.
Dominican Republic. And there we have Grand Turk. So hat pins for all the ports.
So I wanted to tell you, I couldn't find you earlier.
Me?
Oh, yesterday. Yeah. I got a message from Kevin yesterday.
Oh,
You remember that shell when we were in Grand Turk that you picked up and handed me?
yes.
And I took it and handed it to Kevin.
Yes.
And Kevin took it home.
Oh, hopefully there was nothing in it.
OMG, I just unpacked and discovered the shell you gave me while snorkeling wasn't empty.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was something in it.
yeah, I just handed it to you. I take no responsibility after that.
Yeah, so there was something in it.
Well, now we're all part of a murder. What was it, Kevin?
Well, let's see.
Something stinky.
Well, that's what I said. Was it stinky? Wasn't stinky, but something definitely tried crawling out of it.
Oh, it wasn't stinky though. That's interesting.
No, I know. That's what I was thinking.
Stinky.
So,
Okay, so yeah, so here, okay, we should wait until it actually technically we're supposed to start
So like in a minute.
in a minute, and then we're gonna play you
Oh, you want to start with
a
that?
video, don't you think?
Where's
seems
it
like a good
at?
place to start. It's on the
Oh,
desktop.
you've got it here already.
Yes, so
Okay.
so let me just say this in case. Well, I know some of them are watching, but in case any of them watch, I just want to say thank you. We wish us congratulations. Thank you to people who came to the wedding and on the cruise. Thank you to Kibra's mother and stepfather for basically paying for the wedding and our cruise, which was very generous. Thank you to my mom and stepdad for buying all the pictures and the video, which was a lot of money. And
Thank you to.
thank you to Carnival for providing such a great experience. Let's just say that right there.
Oh, spoiler alert.
I mean, I think
kidding.
everybody knows we had a good time. It was a good time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
A tiny crabling. That's sad.
Hey, there's Dave and Brandy.
Hey, Dave and Brandy. Speaking of people getting married on cruise
Hey
ships,
there, newlyweds. Hey. That's us. We're the newlywed.
we are
I'm the new newlywed.
the noodlywed.
The newlywed.
Noodly or nude?
You're-
Are you a noodly nude?
Oh, and there's Dave as well saying hello, you guys. So
Hey, thank you.
you know, I always read that as Dave and Brandy, but I always
thank you.
yeah, but I always know it's actually Brandy that comes in under there. I should just say that, but I
You
read
don't know
what it
that?
says.
You don't know that?
Yeah, but Dave
It says
always
Dave and
comes in as
Brandy.
Dave.
Okay.
Dave and Brandy is always Brandy, unless it's not, and then I'm wrong.
Unless you're wrong.
But I'm not this time, unless they're switching. Maybe Brandy is on here under Dave.
You don't know. You don't know. Maybe Brandy's controlling both of them, or maybe
Oh.
Dave is controlling both of them.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever thought about that? It's possible.
You know, they could probably. Oh, that's not them. I was hoping they would like solve this argument. Let's see, JT says, we had a great time. Thank you for inviting us and for asking me to speak at the pre-wedding dinner.
Yes, thank you for that. It was really cool to hear you. Even though you said mean things about Kim, no, he didn't. He said very kind things. It was a good speech. We do very much appreciate that.
Okay, thanks for not solving that mystery for us.
Keep her wondering. That's the way to do it.
Scott says, "What was that charcoal infused drink you got from the Voodoo Lounge?"
The new something, new moon.
New Moon is
It's a new moon
my
on
favorite drink at the
Monday.
Fortune Teller bar.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Who knew? Charcoal and fish aquariums, charcoal and drinks,
yep.
charcoal and the barbecue pit. I don't know.
You're just gonna keep talking about charcoal,
I'm
all the
not.
things. How
I'm
about
not.
charcoal?
Charcoal on the
on your-
canvas,
that's
on
what
the
I was gonna
paper,
say, you're gonna
not
draw
the
with charcoal?
canvas. Not, yeah, more like newsprint is what I really draw with charcoal. But okay.
Let's see. To clear the air, it's Brandy, me under this handle. See, I was right.
All right, there you go.
All right,
There you go.
you want to play this video?
So yes, this is the video that Carnival made.
I hope
That
it
was part of our
works.
photo
We
package.
did, just an FYI, we did mute it because it's like got music and we don't want to get copyrighted and stuff. So it's gonna be silent for like 4 minutes.
But deadly.
Ew.
Yeah.
Maybe Matt will talk through it or sing. Maybe he'll sing through it.
Will I now?
James is here. Hello. Congrats, you two.
Hey, James,
Matt,
thank you.
now I can say this.
Yeah.
Your wife is better looking than you.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
Brandy says, the video, we loved ours. And Anthony says, hey, you old married couple.
Yeah.
Only one of us is old.
Wow. Don't talk about yourself that way.
Oh, all right. Let's do this. Let's see if we can figure this out.
All right.
We're going to share the screen. Let's share
Probably to share the
the
entire screen, and then go to, oh boy.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to do something.
Oh.
I'm going to pull this over here.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
And I'm going to do it this way.
All right. Hopefully you'll be able to hear us talk during this. So you'll have to let us know once the video starts if you can actually hear us talk.
Can
Whoa.
How about that?
I don't know if they can hear us talk if you do that.
Yeah. Can you hear us talk before I hit play?
If you can hear us talk right now, let us know. Otherwise, it's going to be very awkward
I mean,
because
I didn't get rid of us.
we'll just be sitting
We're
there.
still there.
Are we?
Yeah, because
Okay.
look, if I do this, we're still there. I'm just changing what the layout looks like.
Okay. All right.
But
All right.
somebody will answer in a moment.
Yeah, we're going to wait.
Hear you.
Hear you. Okay.
You
Thank
ready?
you, JT. Yes. Or Jen.
And you've muted.
I have muted
Yes.
it.
Okay, here we go.
Yes. Flowers. Was that your bouquet?
No.
No, it just looked like it. Oh no, that's roses and stuff. There's Kimbra's father. And Kimbra. Woo. There's your
Oh,
bouquet.
yeah. Is
There's
it
the
as laggy
bouquet.
for them as it is for us?
Yeah, it might be a little laggy. There's JT and Jen and Takara. So
And
this is in
actually,
at the Havana bar. There's my mama.
there's lovely music that goes along with this that makes it all like
It is,
eerie
and it's in
stuff.
it's in slow motion. Like in the video is slow motion, which makes more sense with the music. Without the
Right.
music, it's just
We
kind of
weren't
weird.
really moving that slow.
Well, no, we weren't. And yeah, so I'd say that the ceremony lasted about 15 minutes. This video is only 4, so don't worry about that. But yeah. No, I got a little boutonniere.
Yeah, you look so pretty.
Boutonniere in the head. I look pretty.
You're
Is that-
adorable.
Is that how you a man? looks pretty?
Brandy says, I absolutely loved your dress, Kimbra. Thank you,
It's a
Brandy.
very nice dress. It's the rings. That was our officiant.
Her name was Margaret.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's all a blur.
Here's what was confusing is
The sand ceremony.
our coordinator was Maggie, and
My
I'm pretty
mom.
sure this lady was Margaret.
My mom painted that glass brick, and then we added the sand. There's
That's
Kimbra's
my stepdad,
stepfather and
my
mother.
mom, and
My stepdad and my
the whole
mom.
fam.
My mom hugging Kimbra, stepdad to the left.
Oh, Scott says he loved your dress too.
My dress.
That's what it says. I
Oh.
loved Matt's dress.
I
too.
mean, if it wouldn't have been in the Havana bar, I'd have been wearing a kilt.
That's
It'd
my
been close.
grandma. That's Nan.
Yeah, there's JT and Jen, or Jen and JT, and Matt and Matt.
Huh.
Not going to tell you who's who, but one of them is a Matt and the other is a Matt. There's our 3D printed cake topper.
Thanks to Ashley, because I about threw my 3D printer out the window
And
trying to print that.
the wedding cake that we ate like barely any of.
I took 2 bites of it.
Yeah,
The 2 that you fed to me.
I mean, the problem with getting cake on a Carnival ship is there's so much food, and then they brought like the entire second disc to our cabin, and we were like, please just get rid of this because we're not going to eat it. And she was like, no, 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 no. And then the next day we were like, no, really, take this away, please. So
I think like the second to last day, I really wanted like a slice of that cake.
well, we should have if we would have thought, we could have put like a piece in the refrigerator.
I know. I wish we would have done that.
And there's the champagne.
Oh, Dave and Brandy did the stand also.
It's so cool. I mean, it's
the same colors.
Well, great minds and all that. I mean, it just seems like a natural fit. There's Scott. Scott did a little impromptu speech for us day of the wedding, and as did Kimber's stepfather, not father-in-law. He wasn't there. He couldn't make it. Yeah. So it was, but it's a really beautiful venue anyway. But as a wedding, I think it worked out very well. That's me. I'm going to reenact a war. Thank you so much for no, that's not what I'm saying.
You look happy.
I am happy.
That's good. We got to keep those glasses, so that was cool.
Did they make it back safely?
They did.
Oh,
I don't know if you've looked at the other room, the spare room. The
I
entire
haven't.
bed is just covered with
I
all the
haven't.
wedding stuff.
We've been back for like almost a week, and I don't really feel like we've been work was crazy busy this week. They got some nice shots of the beautiful, beautiful artwork.
Yeah.
And then this was for her trainer, Takara.
It was funny though.
We went, the only time I've ever worked out in the gym, my wedding day. That's just wrong. This is just so weird.
It's weird.
I hope Takara at least watches it.
She did. She watched it.
Did she watch it? Okay.
I showed her last night.
All right. That's good.
Dave said they saved the rest of our cake to our party at dinner.
Okay. They could have done that, but like I said, there's just so much stinking food. It's crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. So, yeah.
Let's see. We did hear that the food at our wedding was great. We never got to eat since we were mingling, and then swooped us away for pics.
Did you have food? I don't remember. I know we interviewed you guys and stuff, but it's been a while.
Based on that, I would say
Right.
yes.
Well, because we didn't have food at our wedding.
We didn't do the reception portion.
We paid to have non-sailors, let them have access to the included food on the ship, which I don't know how they would have known. But anyway, we paid it because we're honest people. But yeah, we didn't have food in there. But it went by like a whirlwind, really.
It was real fast.
It was pretty quick. It was pretty.
So that was the video.
Quick.
And imagine like nice, lovely music to all of it. And that's how it sounded.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So yeah, I don't know. What do you want to talk about? I think really we're gonna, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. So you can yell at me tomorrow, JT and Jen, but we're gonna get together with JT and Jen tomorrow to do our second interview about the wedding. And knowing the type of questions we're gonna get, we'll probably get a much more thorough, in-depth look at the wedding in that. But we can touch upon stuff tonight as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you just kind of want to talk about maybe some of the ports and stuff tonight?
Yeah, we can do that.
And then maybe next week we can talk a little bit more after we've done our interview with JT and Jen, so that we're not spoiling anything.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And then you will have to go and listen to the podcast, which you should. And speaking of JT, they got drinks for the free because Pig and Anchor couldn't figure out how to process a credit card.
Did you know that?
I did, because I was down there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did. I don't think I'd forgotten by the time, because that was like. I also will say I completely forgot to pay attention where I parked. So when we got back,
yeah, that was fun.
I was like, well, I think we were at least on the third level, because that's where the thing goes across at Canaveral. So we went up to the third level, and we had a lot of luggage on this trip. And then I went, I'll go find the car. And then I went all the way up to the top, like almost the roof. I knew we weren't on the roof. Couldn't find the dang car.
JT says it froze. Are we still frozen?
Uh-oh.
We probably shouldn't make it look
No,
frozen.
no, we probably shouldn't. I don't know. Are we still frozen?
I don't know. I can't.
Let us know if we're still frozen.
And then we'll continue the
Mm.
parking story. Okay,
Yeah,
not still
okay.
frozen. Okay.
So yeah. So then I come back and I'm like,
Mad.
just like
Angry.
I'm angry. Yes, I'm angry. And I'm like, I can't find that stupid car. I can't believe I can't find the stupid car. And then Kimber's like, let me go look. And I'm like, well, I've looked everywhere up from here. So it was on the second floor. So
Like
usually I take a picture. Usually I will pay attention, take a picture. But I was like, I had things on my mind. I dropped everybody off. I went and parked, and then I had to get back, and we were trying to make the most nerve-wracking part was making sure everybody got on the ship, which actually went, I think, relatively smoothly. So yeah. But anyway, yeah. I never froze David Brady, so maybe it was JT. JT and Jen do live
They
out
said-
by the
Yeah,
chickens.
he said I think it's my
So-
internet. And also, hi Ryan, welcome.
Hello, Ryan.
All right, so also I'm gonna show off this. Is that okay?
That's cool. Yeah,
So we got
visuals.
our photos and we got our video, and they did like a slideshow video thing. And because there were so many of those, they put them on some little flash drives, which we got a mass amount of.
Yes, because they're small flash drives.
Yes, I think they're 2 gigabyte.
2
flash
gigs,
drives.
which is great, except for the wedding photos are very high resolution. The video is 1080,
Yeah.
which is a little disappointing, but it's good enough. It's fine. But yeah, so the photos take up
So here's another. So we
lot.
currently have 2, 4, 5, and then we bought some other photos because we did all the photos like around the ship that same night.
Mhm.
And because we bought a certain amount of them, we also got another one of these. So we have 6 of these, just
Wow.
so you know. But look how cute it is.
It's pretty stinking rad.
So it
That's
just
what that is.
like pops
Oh my
up.
God, it's sinking. It's the Titanic. It's reenacting the Titanic.
Yeah. So look how cute that is. I actually also have a Holland America one of these.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it cute? Little whale tail.
Hmm.
Yeah. So we've got 6 of those.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So, yeah. So what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the ports? Port to port?
Yeah, let's
Port
do
to
that.
port?
And
Report
then
on the port?
I just don't want to spoil
Report to the
anything
port?
for JT because I know
Port-
that he wants to talk about.
Well, and I think that's a good format to really get
So
into
we'll
it.
talk about
we'll touch
talk
upon
about
some
the ports,
stuff tonight.
and
though,
then
too.
when we talk to JT and Jen, they'll put that out in the podcast, and then next week we could talk more about that sort of thing.
Sure.
Does that work
Sure.
for you?
Or if you guys have questions, too,
Yeah, I mean we can
ask
answer things.
away. We will make stuff up if we don't know the answer. That's what I do at work.
You just make stuff up. Yeah. Oh, also for anybody
Like
that
the Discovery Channel.
for anybody that hadn't figured it out yet, I went with the purple and pink hair.
Did you?
I did.
I thought it was just a lighting.
No. Well, because last time we were like, which one should I go with?
Oh, yeah.
So for those of you that haven't figured it out yet,
With this lighting, your hair actually just looks darker
I
until
know.
the
Well,
light
I mean,
hits it.
if
And
you
then
do that, it still doesn't quite look.
it's lost some of its vibrance with
Yeah.
you being submerged,
I know.
but it's still pretty.
Let's see.
Yes, JT will share that on the
Yeah.
Fantastic
Cool.
group as he has his other one. So please
Cool.
check it out.
All right, so let's talk about our ports.
Let's do it.
So our first port was San Juan, Puerto Rico, and the plan for that was to walk on the Paseo del Morro trail up to the fort
Mm-hmm.
to look at creatures and the views and the fort,
Yep.
and then go to Barachina for a pina colada
Mm-hmm.
and Umbrella Street.
Yes.
Now, what did we do?
Well, we gathered our army, which we didn't know how many people would go with us, but we had quite the troop,
We did.
including a 1-year-old
Yes.
in a stroller, and then we went to approach the trail to find it closed, which was a bit disappointing. It said there was some construction, So we said, okay, well, that's part of cruising. So we took the high road instead of the low road because the trail is like right by the water. And here's the, my mom taught me to look at glasses half full, different glasses. So we did get some really different and beautiful views, I think, of that scenery because we were up high.
Mhm.
Um,
We also
but-
had good company.
we did. We had great company.
It was
We had
fun to do
wonderful
that with a
company.
group of people.
Yeah, we had wonderful company, and it did enhance that quite a bit. But we down on the trails where we did see some cats,
We did
at that
see some,
point.
yeah.
a few, but there's a ton of cats, and we knew there was a ton of iguanas and maybe some other reptilian species. So we were a little disappointed, but we're like, whatever. We get to the fort, which we went the hard road, which wouldn't have been so bad for us, but for the people that were pushing the stroller up, which we did assist with that.
Who?
I offered. Okay, you can't slight me. I offered. It was quite a hill.
Yes.
It was quite the hill. We went to the fort, and man, didn't Scott and Kevin just pay for everyone to go in the fort? Is that what happened? I think that's what happened.
Yeah, I think so.
Because they're just swell folks.
Yeah.
So we went to the fort. The fort's really cool. It was sweltering hot.
Oh, it was hot.
Sweltering hot. So we kind of pooped out most of them. They decided to head back through the city, through the town, and back to the ship and do a little shopping and whatnot. We, with your Aunt Dee, decided to soldier on because the person in the gift shop, who is, let me just say, extraordinarily friendly, as was pretty much everybody that we encountered in Puerto Rico, but this gentleman was just over the top friendly, and he was like, no, they just have the gate closed because the park hadn't opened yet, so you can go. We're like, oh, okay, and he's like, shows us how to get around to it. So we head off with Aunt Dee, and we see a gate that says, just so you know, you can't get through. You'll have to come back through this gate. And we're like, pshaw, the guy in the gift shop told us better.
Well, but first we went around a different way because
Oh, yes.
We took what, 4 different pathways?
We took a lot, and this was
to try and get.
There
to
was
this
elevation involved here.
Yes.
So
it was. I got my workout.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just tell you, at the end of all this, I think I clocked in over 20,000 steps.
My watch died.
Yeah. Well, over 20,000,
Yeah.
well over 20,000 steps, and not all on flat ground. But anyway, so we were able to get on the trail a little bit, but it was closed for construction. So the gift shop guy, I guess, didn't know that. But we did see at the fort itself, there were a ton of iguanas, as your auntie pointed out. Lots and lots of iguanas. I got some great iguana photos. It was really beautiful. I mean, that whole scenery is
scared an
gorgeous.
iguana to almost attack Aunt Dee.
She sicked the iguana on on her aunt. But then we headed back, and
Oh, I haven't seen you in a while,
Hey there,
Mr. Paul.
we headed back to the ship. I stayed off the ship. You went to get Tracy and Mike, but we decided that there were some barriers that maybe people couldn't go. A lot of cobblestone,
Mhm.
a lot of hills. So some people we had with us had some mobility challenges, and it was going to be probably too much. But we got Aunt Dee and you and I, and
Well, Aunt Dee went and got Nan.
Nan. But then who went to? Oh yeah,
We just had Tracy.
Tracy. Yes, we went with Tracy to Barachina's. So we made it to Barachina's. We went to the Umbrella Street, which they were doing. They didn't have the colored umbrellas. It was all white umbrellas, and it was a thing about diabetes. So
It's National Diabetes Month.
yes. So, but it's still beautiful. And then we had our pina coladas,
which were delicious.
There was a person that wasn't very friendly though at Barachina's.
The guy?
The bartender was kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
But
He's
other
like,
than
that's
that,
not going to be enough money. We're like,
Yeah,
there's
like
money.
these
for
are 2
both of us.
orders, pal. So Yeah, but just he was talking to other people. He just
Yeah.
kind of wasn't a friendly person. You're the only one, but
But his pina coladas were good.
I'm glad you finished that word. So yeah, so then we did a little shopping.
Yep.
And got back on the ship.
What did we get from there? Pins.
Pins.
I got another Coqui frog.
Yep. And then we got this pack of Taste the Flavors of Puerto Rico by Dulzura.
Do you want to do that now?
We don't have to. We can do it later. So
we need to figure out how to open it.
There's a little sticky thing here.
Okay.
So I'll work on that.
Okay. Oh, you mean I'm talking now? Was that the plan all along?
No.
Okay, yeah. So then we went back to the ship. I mean,
thank you and good night.
I mean, that was kind of where we were in the story.
Okay, we went to other places, right? Like that wasn't our last port.
No, but we were talking about Puerto Rico. We did the things, we bought the things, and then we went back to the ship.
Yes, no, that's accurate.
Scott says we really need to spend more time in Puerto Rico. I would love to spend more time in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, if you haven't been to Puerto Rico, I don't know. I mean, so what I will say is this: like, it's definitely a place to go if you're into the like cultural art, historical side of things, which I like. It's not. I mean, the iguanas and stuff are really cool. They're invasive, but they're cool. It's not like the nature ports. Like, so when you think of Fantastic Cruising, you may think of us doing more nature things, and we usually do, absolutely. But Puerto Rico is an exception to that, so just be aware of that. There is wildlife there, but not a lot. Not in Puerto Rico, there is, but not in Old San Juan. But what's great about Puerto Rico is it's a port you can just get off and walk around, and it's very safe. It's very comfortable. It's very beautiful. There's a lot of great food there. It's a good port.
Yeah.
It's a really good port. So
we got this box.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what all is in it.
Disfruta nuestros sabores tropicales. I don't know. Y celebra. It's got stuff in it. Okay, so the box.
It's in a nice little pack for us. It actually has. It says on the back.
Oh, good. In Spanish. I decided I need to learn Spanish.
It also says it in English.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I mean, Puerto Rico is
we're good.
Okay, so let's see. And these packages are in English. This says coconut and pineapple snacks here.
That's Coco Pina.
Coco Pina. Sesame seed snacks.
That's Jean Jolie.
Angelina Jolie.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
AJONJOLI.
Then we've got the red lollipop.
It says lollipops.
Okay.
Pilones.
Pilones. That's
There's one more.
Oh,
that one.
Coconut snack.
Coconut bites. And that one says bocaditos de coco.
Okay. We got a lot of these lollipops here.
Let's see. What else do we have here? Be careful of small crabs jumping out of the box.
All right. So which one do you want to try, Kimber?
I did love all the kitties. I got a great little video of a kitty chasing a lizard up a tree. All right. What do I want to try?
What do you want to try? Piña or coconut?
I'm probably not going to like that coconut one because I don't like just coconut.
Mm.
Let's try the sesame seed one because that's the one I'm least excited for.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Sesame seed. Make this ASMR.
Did I get the scissors?
No, I got it. This reminds me of stuff you put in the bird feed.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way.
I'm just saying. It's like.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it smells
Smells
peanut butter.
peanut butter. It smells like bird food with peanut butter.
Mhm. Oh, that's disgusting. No. Oh, you like that?
Remind me of something.
Bird food?
I'm not eating bird food. It reminds me of a payday, but instead of peanuts, it's seeds. I'm actually a fan.
Oh, you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Mm-mm. Mm. She's wrong. It's good. It's Scott. You like Vegemite.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was pretty good.
Oh, well,
I would eat that.
I mean, you did eat that.
Like, I would seek it out and eat it.
Ugh.
It's yeah, I don't know what kind of seeds.
How about now?
How about now?
It's gonna die. This
gonna
thing's
die.
about dead.
Okay, do we have a backup microphone we can?
Nope.
We don't? Like the Yeti or something?
It's gonna take a long time to plug that in.
No, I can plug it in right here. We're working on it. Bear with. Yeah, we're back on, but our mics are gonna die shortly. Oh, but we don't have the cable.
I got it. I just have
Oh.
to find it in this. Hello, hello. Are we back?
Did that fix the problem? So
So this thing is dead.
yeah, because we've never charged it.
Yeah.
We've literally never charged it since we've had it. So that's a testament to how long that battery lasts. But how about now? Can you hear us? I'm getting yeses. Oh, Tracy's here.
Tracy.
Hello, Tracy. We were discussing you a little bit ago. But Kimber, you're probably not going to like this, I'm afraid, because it does remind me of a coconutty fiber.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go plug this in. Well, we're not using it,
Yeah.
so we just need to remember to do it. Okay. It's got a you said coconutty flavor or texture?
Texture, maybe a little hint of flavor, but I don't know. Is there coconut in this?
Oh yeah,
with,
that's
with coconut chips.
yeah. No, thank you. Oh yeah.
Score.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm a fan. It tastes like.
Well,
You know what it tastes like? It tastes like the stuff in an almond joy with a little bit of pineapple flavoring.
so I would probably like it if it didn't feel like coconut.
Mm. I don't know.
Ugh.
That was real good. If you like almond joys, this is good. Oh, it even says coconut and pineapple right there.
It was Danny D.
Oh, thank
Congrats
you.
on getting married, you guys. Loved, amazing.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. All
All
right.
right.
Well, I mean, I feel like I have to try this.
Yeah, I'm not
because,
gonna try that one.
So it's all coconut all the time. Oh my gosh. You want to work on this lollipop?
Yeah, I'm gonna try the lollipop. Matt is making out like a bandit with the food.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, just get a picky wife. Then you can eat all the food that you please because she won't. I don't have the rest last time. I didn't make enough to one. Okay.
It's just coconut. That's what it looks like.
This is literally the inside of a Mounds without or an almond joy. If I dip this in chocolate, it would be a freaking Mounds bar.
I think you're
Oh.
gonna clean it. Did it go in your drink?
If it did, I'm okay with that.
All right, I'm gonna try the lollipop.
I'm real happy with this stuff.
I mean, it's fine. You wanna try it?
Let me get all the other flavors of all this other extra food I'm getting out of my mouth.
I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to eat. I'd rather have like what are those little suckers called? I want to say drumstick, but that's not it. What are those?
Picostomus?
What?
Picostomus? Little suckers? Little
No.
sucker fish?
You know, dum dums. Is that what they're called?
Did you go call me a dum dum?
No. What are those little suckers
Dum
called?
dums, yes, they're dum
They're
dums.
dum dums.
Yes.
Okay.
What flavor is it?
Red. It does. It just tastes like sugar. It doesn't have anything like exciting about it.
Are we sure we got the human one and not the bird one? Because I feel like this is hummingbird.
Oh my gosh!
And then we got
Enjoy your tropical flavors just for birds. Tracy says, "What flavor is it? Red? It just tastes like sugar."
Yeah, it doesn't have there's no I'm not detecting any fruit flavor here. It's just sweet. Oh, did you notice this guy on here?
Oh, he's cute.
I'm pointing at the wrong side. I think that's supposed to be the fork over there.
Yeah, you gotta glare on it.
I know. I can't
Oh,
function.
you just dump it out.
No, there we go. Look at that guy. That guy is amazing. That's like a cross between Captain America and the Puerto Rican. I know it's the Puerto Rican flag, but that's awesome. I love that.
All right. Well,
I'm not gonna keep eating this because
Here.
one, we have a bunch of them, and two, it's not that I wouldn't travel to Puerto Rico for that. And I don't want to make that sound.
So, which one was your favorite?
I think the pineapple
The
one,
pineapple one.
because I love almond joys. I'm a big fan, so I like that one too. But the pineapple one's a little different. I did like the seed one though. I like the sesame seed thing.
Yeah, I got nothing out of any of those. That was,
This whole little package though was like what, $4? Or
yeah, it
something
was
like
real
that?
cheap.
It wasn't expensive. They had bigger ones with more stuff in it, but I think it was just more of the same stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't get more.
I wish we would have gotten the other one because I would have eaten it.
Ugh. Well, I guess I'm not missing anything.
I'll know for next time.
All right.
It's a sugar sucker. Yes, Anita.
Yeah.
The flavor is sugar.
I am kind of thinking maybe we got the one for birds though.
I mean, I don't know. Birds would not be disappointed with this.
Seeds
haul.
and sugar suckers. And, yeah. All right.
All right, so
So that was Puerto Rico.
That was Puerto Rico.
Yeah. So after that, we went to Dominican Republic, Amber Cove.
Indeed we did.
And the plan for that was to go to Ocean World to do the dolphin swim.
Mhm.
And that is indeed what we did.
Yes.
So that plan did not fail.
No.
Less does not for human consumption.
Unless you're a bird person.
Like you're a bird.
Apparently I'm a bird.
Person.
So Amber Cove, if you're not familiar, is a Carnival-owned port, and it's very nice. It's a little cookie cutter, but that's not a slight at it. It is what it is. It's I like shopping malls too. So, but it's like the same stores, but it's very nice. It's very clean. It feels very safe and friendly.
And it was a really good place for some of those that couldn't get off at Puerto Rico to get off at a port and enjoy themselves.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a walk from the ship, but it's an easy walk. I mean, it's flat, and there are bicycles that'll take you and stuff. So, and it does have some extras because there have been a lot of films that have been made in Dominican Republic, like Jurassic Park, and I think Apocalypse Now, and they have like homage to that. They have fake amber with fake invertebrates in it, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful port. It really is a beautiful port, and they've got a big, nice swimming pool there. They've got like a bar that's a lot of fun for people. They have a zip line, which you were going to do with my stepdad, but you didn't because it just wasn't enough zip line.
He backed out.
He backed out. He says it's because it just wasn't that impressive.
Said it was a baby zip line, and I said, "Well, if you're too baby to do it."
Wow. I think that was a shots fired, Joe. So anyway, we went to Ocean World.
So sorry, real quick, we've got a love Amber Cove. Ocean World is amazing. Never been to Ocean World. I love Ocean World. FYI, your wedding gifts are all done and will be sent off very soon.
Oh. Ocean World, excellent.
They do have their own song.
They do, yeah. It's in the video many times over.
Yes.
Ocean World is cool. It's like a little mini old school SeaWorld.
Yeah.
By old school, I just mean it's not that big, and they don't have orcas, which is probably a good thing. But they do have sea lions. They have dolphins. They have toucans and macaws and lovebirds. They've got a little coral reef thing that you can snorkel in for free.
There are sharks.
They have rhinoceros iguanas. I think that's a newer addition to their collection. What else do they have? They have something else. They have some other fish. That's some big freshwater catfish, pacu. Yeah.
They said they have 27 dolphins.
Yep.
7 of which were born there.
Yep. They've got a beach area, a swimming pool. That's not why you go there. I mean, maybe if you have kids, it might be why you go there. But the staff are really, really nice. The trainers are very out there. I don't mean like whoa. I mean like they do their shows or whatnot, or they do their interactions, and then they're like available. So I think that's really cool because you can like talk to them, and they're just regular people. So they're anxious and eager to talk to you. And if you have some background in training animals or working with animals, like you can really have long conversations with them. So it's cool. And so one of the things that I want to bring up real quick, because we got a lot of questions about this, because we did the dolphin swim, was the ethics of it. And look, when it comes to the ethics of keeping large marine mammals in captivity, there are two sides to that story, and I think both of them need to be heard and listened to. But when it comes to keeping bottlenose dolphins and sea lions in a place that does it the right way, my opinion is I'm perfectly fine with that. And this is a place that does it the right way. They're held to a lot of standards. They are part of the humane certification, not the Humane Society. That's two different things. But that is something that the aquarium where we work, we are part of that certification. So we know it's also the one that does motion pictures to make sure that animals are not harmed. It's the same organization, and they have that certification. So, and talking to the trainers, it's a large facility. It's a very
I'm gonna throw this away because you're
yeah,
bugging
I'm
me with it.
getting stuck on me. But anyway, in my opinion, I think it's done very well, and the benefit of it is good because people get a lot of hopefully respect. And
You made a mess.
I know, well, when I broke it apart, they just like
Mhm.
crumbled. But it was cool. So we last time we went to Ocean World, last time on Ocean World, we were with my mom and we did the sea lion, shark, dolphin encounter, which was amazing. And then this time we did the dolphin VIP, which was just the dolphin experience, but it was like where they pushed you in the water and stuff. So, and it was more expensive. Honestly, it was cool. The VIP thing was cool. And they also VIP you in the way that like you stick with a tour guide and they take you to all these places.
You're a pretty small group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was very cool. If I was going to do it again, I'd probably do the one we did with my mom, because although the dolphin one was a little extra and extra cool, I really like the shark encounter a lot. And the sea lions, I'm not a huge sea lion guy,
But it was cool.
but it was neat. It was like one of those things where I'm like, I don't care about the sea lions. And then I was like, that was really fun. So, it was good. And the one complaint I think that we would have about the Dolphin VIP is that because you're stuck with your tour guide, they're making sure you do everything, but you're very regiment on your time, which is not
Right.
a lot.
You run here and then you run here and then you run here, and you don't get to like. I mean, you see everything.
We saw everything,
but you don't see it necessarily the way you want to.
It's
like
very fast paced.
Like I would probably have preferred to spend more time with the lovebirds than watching the dolphin
It's
show.
like the TikTok version of Ocean World.
Yeah.
Is basically what you get. But that being said, I mean, Ocean World's not that big of a place. Like you don't need that much time to see all of it. You can go there and just walk around. That's another option.
Now here's something that I'm going to say on that. That's what Ashley and Josh and Charlotte did. And they didn't really enjoy themselves that much.
But how much of that had to do with the fact that they wasn't the best place for their 1-year-old? Like,
well, I think a lot of it was that place is built on doing an encounter.
It is focused on that.
And they didn't do that.
I would agree with that.
So I think that was something, and that's what Ashley said, is she could tell that it was, if they would have done some sort of encounter,
right,
which obviously they couldn't do with the
a 1-year-old. Yeah. It's kind of like you can see
different.
what you're missing out on and stuff. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that for sure. They did have lunch provided, which the last time we were there was not all that in a bag of chips. Well, there might have been a bag of chips involved, but this time it was much better.
It was pretty good.
I didn't go there for lunch.
No.
But I ate while I was there, and it was fine. It was a good time. But
because we were VIP, they had like, the normal like cafeteria tables, but they had tablecloths on them and like fancy glasses and like in this theme park cafeteria stuff.
Yeah,
it was kind of weird.
Yeah, it was a little odd.
Like
and we're
fancy
like
reserve signs. Yeah,
stuff,
it was kind of funny.
It was cool. I mean, like I said, the people were very friendly. It was a good experience. Our guy was the Dominican Rock, is what he called himself, and he was ripped. And he had this man had charisma coming out of his butt. I mean, it was like over the top ridiculous. He was just a ball of positive energy. He really enhanced everything.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, and I got the impression that everybody else's guides kind of did that for them. But I really liked this guy. I mean, he was really fun. He was funny. He was very attentive. Just a great experience.
Yeah.
So
it's good stuff. So we went to the gift shop before we left Ocean World.
Yes, we did.
And we were just. Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing.
Why were you laughing at me?
Because I'm just waiting to see what happens next.
Oh, we purchased some goodies.
More food. Let's see how it goes.
So we got this leche con guava.
Guava. I think there's guava involved.
Well, I was reading the Spanish version. Guava with milk is what it translates to, because it also tells us in English. And then we got
The guy said these are like cookies.
raspadura de leche. He said they're like cookies. They don't look like cookies to me, but
Looks like part of a stalk of bamboo.
sure does. I'm not really sure. Okay, where would you like to start, Matt?
Wherever you want, darling.
I don't like how you said that.
Wherever you'd like, darling. Hello, darling. Yeah, we were like, hey, man, give us some Dominican flavor. And he was like, get this and get that. So we did. So, and the thing is, they want to challenge you to open the package. This thing looks like a block of fudge or caramel or something. I don't know how. I have a feeling it's like super rich. Maybe it's not. It looks like it's going to taste like caramel fudge, but I don't think it actually is. Are you doing okay there? Need help?
I think you struggled opening yours, so just
I'm
calm
not
down.
criticizing. I'm just
It's taped.
in front of a live studio audience. You should see this on camera. It's entertaining.
Shut up.
Anyway, we're gonna see what this is like because I've just been looking at it for like a week, actually more than a week.
All right. Oh, it's sticky. It's sticky.
It's real sticky.
Should we get a fork?
Yeah, get up. Yeah, you want to get a fork?
It's like my fingers are sticky.
Oh,
Are we
yeah.
gonna try that?
No, go ahead and get a fork. So, it's got a little bit of darkness there. Actually, that looks in the light. That looks like it's got a little color, doesn't it? Maybe that's the guava.
Yeah, guava.
Okay. I mean, when I see dark and something like that, my mind is going chocolate and caramel. I know that's not what we got here. Ladies first.
Oh no, I was gonna have you try it first.
Oh, okay. You want me to try it first?
Yeah, because I'm real
Oh, that-
nervous.
That crumbled more than I expected.
You ready?
I'm ready, just like the wedding.
You're not gonna opinion?
Give me another bite. Give me another go. It is a little fudgy, I'd say. You don't like it?
It's okay.
It's, yeah. Let me go with a bigger piece of the non-guava bit. It's
It
a little
feels like sugar crunching in my teeth.
Yeah, it is a little. It's not as gooey as like fudge.
Yeah.
It's a little grainy.
Yeah.
Avoiding the guava, it's a little less sweet. It's all right. It's okay. I don't know if I'd get it again, but it's all right. It's different.
I am like
I
failing
appreciate-
on all of these.
I appreciate the difference of flavor.
You just push that more. Okay, you can put that on that side.
Okay.
So I can open this one. Okay,
I'm trying to get.
I'm just gonna eat all of it. I mean, you can. I'm not interested.
I feel like it needs to be with something or something.
Okay,
Oh.
this is wrapped in like a little cardboard.
Oh, that's
So
cardboard.
that's or something like
oh
that.
yeah. That doesn't
Yeah,
look
that's
normal.
not okay. Okay.
Look at that. I don't even know what to do with that.
You take it out of the little cardboard.
Am I going to make a mess?
Yes.
Oh, it peels.
Oh.
Look at that, it peels down.
You just bite into it?
That's what I'm going to do.
Mm.
He said it, he described it like a cookie. Oh, that's hard. Okay, it's kind of like a cookie. It's a little bit more cakey than a cookie. It gives, once you get through the hardness, it gives a little bit.
Oh, just sugar.
It is just a lot of sugar.
Just sugar.
Yeah. There's not a lot of flavor involved in that. It's
I mean, I would say of all the things that we've tried, that's probably the one I like the most. But it just tastes like I'm eating hard sugar. Don't break your teeth. Mom says it looks like a dog treat. What do you think?
it's not bad. It just, but you nailed it. It tastes like not even a sugar cookie. It tastes like
Oh no, it's not. It's just hard sugar.
It's just sugar.
I think almost everything that we
sugar cane.
tried.
Well, sugar cane is a big product in Dominican Republic, possibly in Puerto Rico too. It wouldn't surprise me if it's in Puerto Rico. The right environment for sugar cane. So there you go.
Yeah. So we had coconut and sugar. Sesame seeds.
I mean, this thing is not.
That tasted like sugar.
But try it without the guava.
I don't want any more.
Okay. It's not as overly sweet without the guava. The guava is very sweet.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So that's our treats.
I'm glad we tried it. I mean, I definitely would get these pineapple and coconut things again, and the seed things. Like next time we're in Puerto Rico, I'll be looking for those to bring back. Maybe we've got a big Latino population in Plant City. Maybe if we go to some of these markets, maybe I can find some of that stuff there. Because I know I see the Puerto Rican flag and stuff around here. So also, and it's probably similar stuff in Mexico. There's a really great ice cream place. It's like a Mexican ice cream place, and they get something called a mangonada there, and it's like chamoy sauce on a mango ice creamy kind of thing. It's real good. It's real good.
Should I show off my new friend? You said chamoy. It made me think about.
Sure, if you want to. Think he's awake or she's awake? It's awake. We don't know we don't know which pronoun to use yet.
Is now a good time?
What?
Is now a good time?
Sure, why not? So when we got back from the wedding cruise, it was Saturday, and Repticon in Tampa was Saturday and Sunday, and Kimbra's been wanting a Western hognose steak, so we went to Repticon the day we got back from the cruise. We went to Repticon, and she found a baby hognose snake, and it was very affordable for hognose steak, and so she bought it. And we don't know if it's a male or female. It's so small, we don't want to hurt it, and it's doing real well. It's eating. It's very friendly.
Curled right on top.
Is it? It was curled right on top. There you go.
Did you tell everyone what it was?
I told them it was a Western hognose steak.
Mm-hmm.
So look at that.
This is Hedwig, the Hogwarts nose snake.
Oh, and coming in late but not least, that's not quite the expression, but the Down Under Cruisers, and since we have a snake and Australia represented, this week did include Steve Irwin Day. So I think we should just take a moment and give some respect to that man who made a big difference. So, in a lot of people's lives, mine included. Your aunt likes it. Dave and Brandy likes it, or Brandy does at least. Thank you, Sean. Mr. Schaefer and Mrs. Allen. That's what he said.
This is my new baby.
Kimbra is keeping her last name. So, because she's a modern woman. So she's going to stay Mrs. Schaefer, and I'll stay Mr. Allen.
Dave says, nope, no snakes. I mean, look how
That's
small
barely
it
a
is. Look at this.
snake. I mean, come on. Yeah, look at that little.
Worms are bigger than
Look at that little nose. That is a cute nose.
Right. I'm also showing off my ring. Look at that.
Anita is asking how big it will get. They stay pretty small, Anita. They max out. Do you know how big they get?
What, like a couple feet?
Maximum, like 1.5 feet, 2
Yeah.
feet maximum. 2 foot would be a big hognose snake, female hognose snake. So yeah, not very big at all. Very small
Which is why I wanted it.
little snake. Yeah.
The other ones are either Matt's or ours, which is kind of more Matt's. This one,
Why is that?
well, I don't know, because
I don't know either.
I have the lizards. This one is mine.
Mine.
So.
Jeez, everything's ours.
Look-
Didn't you get that?
Yeah, I know.
Part of the
Look
wedding?
at the pretty belly. Well, look at. Show off your belly. Look at the pretty belly. All right, I'll put you back. Stress you out.
So that's a third hognose that we have, because the other two are the tricolors. So they're red, black, and white. But yeah. Anita says, wasn't a fan of finding a snake unexpectedly. Well, I mean, I am, but I understand that some people wouldn't be a fan of that. And Sean says, oi, oi, oi. Sean, I do have to tell you, they did this like celebration of the world or something kind of thing. Basically, we were sitting in Emeralds and they were going to the central stage on the ship, and they were just kept marching with flags. I mean, I don't know how many there were. There were a lot of flags. And when the Australian flag went by, we did go, Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Just so you know, we did that. So they didn't look at us, though, so I don't know if we did it right. But
I'm just reading on what I caught up on.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Scott and Kevin are headed to Oz.
They are.
So,
They tried to convince us to come, but it doesn't
But-
work for us.
but we're
Yeah.
poor, so we can't do that. But maybe eventually we'll get there, because we're trying to hatch a plan. So
Yeah.
we'll see if the plan hatches.
Andy says I need to come down and visit and play with the critters again for sure. Yeah. Come do like a long weekend or something. We have a real bed now.
Yeah, we have a real bed, and you need to come down just to hang out, like
Yeah.
so not like to plan for
Oh,
a
we can
cruise
go
the
to,
next
like,
day.
The parks and the
You would love
springs
that.
and
You would love that.
yeah.
You would love that. Yeah, we'll get you in the springs. We might have to get you a wetsuit, but we can rent one.
Or wear mine.
Yeah, that might work.
Yeah.
But the parks, beautiful stuff, lots of critters. Yeah.
So that was our second port. You want to talk about our last one?
Yeah, we did go to a third port,
We did. We went to Grand Turk.
Grand Turk. Right there. Boom. Look at that. Touched it on one try. Tell us about Grand Turk, because it was your first time visiting Grand Turk.
It was. We got off the ship and right around the corner, we jumped in the water and snorkeled a bit. Matt snorkeled longer than I did, but that's okay. So Anthony joined us and Kevin joined us, and we saw an eel. We saw lots of different fish, and then I got back on the ship and ate more food.
So Grand Turk is very similar to Amber Cove, except for it's not owned by Carnival. So that just changes, I guess, some of the businesses, and you could have different ships from different cruise lines there at the same time. But very similar vibe to me as Grand Turk. The pool's like on the different sides and whatnot, but pretty cool. But what it has that Amber Cove doesn't have is the beach right in front of the ship, and you can go down that beach quite a ways if you want to, but you can get in the water right there at the ship and snorkel. And it's been several years since I've been there, and so I was like kind of talking about being excited about it, and then Aunt Dee and Kevin were like, "Oh, we're gonna snorkel with you," and I'm like, "Oh God, I hope it doesn't suck because I don't remember, and I know they've like pulled the ropes in more and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, I hope it's not like just a barren sand flat with like a fish." It wasn't. It was better than I remembered it being. We did see quite a bit of biodiversity, so a lot of different species of fish, peacock flounders. I saw 2 species of moray eel, maybe 3 eels, or the same one twice. I'm not sure. I saw an octopus. I saw the big barracuda that Ed met a couple like a month ago.
I saw a school of palomitas.
Palomitas. Yeah,
that was really
palomitas.
cool to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Aunt Dee saw a stingray.
Aunt Dee saw a stingray
So-
and a batfish.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How can I forget that?
Yeah.
Because I've never even seen one of those while snorkeling. So that's
really
cool. Batfish. That's not like an everyday find. So yeah. I mean, it's very accessible. I would say if you're a novice snorkeler, that's all right. It's not choppy. It's in a swim zone, so there's ropes there. I mean, it's the depth of the water will vary a little bit with the tide, but I mean, most of it you can stand up. It's not actually a lot of coral. It's mostly just rock. There's little bits of coral. There's sponges and stuff, but you don't have to worry about like standing on stuff because it is a swim beach, so you don't have to worry about that. If you're on a coral reef, you shouldn't stand on it. But it's okay. Be careful though, because there's a lot of the long spine sea urchins there, especially in the deeper water and tucked into rocks. So and some of that stuff that is there can be sharp. So you probably don't really want to touch it with your skin. But as you get shallower, it's mostly just sand and rock. So then you're okay. And if you're out there that deep, you're not going to be standing, but almost standing. You just swim in a little bit and stand, or maybe stand on a big rock in that area and see a lot of stuff. You don't have to swim down to see it. You will see more if you swim down. You can look in nooks and crannies, but you don't have to. So it's kind of it's a good beach for noobs for snorkeling and for non-noobs that just want to see some cool stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that was Grand Turk.
That was Grand Turk.
Then we went and shopped a little bit.
It was, yeah. The shopping was left a little bit to be desired. Amber Cove had better shopping. And there's not, it looks like there's a lot of shops there. There's not a ton.
It didn't seem like there was that many.
And the prices were a little high
And
on a lot of
the
stuff.
other thing is, like, there's a lot of places that you go to that a lot of the shops have like the same things over and over with just a different name on it. But you can usually find like that 1 or 2 stores that are like different. I feel like all the shops in Grand Turk were the same.
Well, they didn't have that many shops to find that variety, but
yeah, they did.
Yeah, it was not the best shopping experience. I will say, like, as far as options.
Yeah.
But
We did get our spoon holders.
it's fine. We did. Yeah, there was stuff there. And the shirts, like the one shop was selling t-shirts for like $27.
Oh no, they were $37.
$37
or some of them,
a t-shirt.
some of their shirts were like $48.
That's more than the concert shirts I bought at No Effects. Like,
Yeah.
come on now. So
That's crazy.
yeah, but they did have cheap shirts, but they looked like cheap shirts.
Yeah.
But their cheap shirts were like real cheap shirts, which is fine because they were like $10. So I mean, you get what you get, but yeah, it's a little bit different.
Andy says that's where I got my $5 conch ring.
So okay, so there is a good counterpoint. So she got this beautiful ring made from Queen Conch, and so there is stuff to be found there. I think part of the problem too is that we were looking specifically for things. Like I was looking for a hat pin,
looking for a magnet. Where is that
and a
magnet?
magnet. The magnet is in my
Your bag.
bag. I just saw it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, and the options for that was a bit underwhelming compared to some other ports we've been to recently. So, but if you weren't looking for something specific, then you find a really cool ring.
I mean,
for
they
$5.
have a Ranjan there.
Yeah.
So, like, my mom and Rob did some shopping at Ranjan. Ashley and Josh did some shopping at Ranjan.
If you like
So-
Ranjan,
Anita says, I bought my Grand Turk shirt on the ship. Well, we considered that. However,
I don't know which one you got. Hopefully, it's not the one I'm about to bash.
we saw one.
And if it
because
is, it's
because-
okay.
we were like, we didn't buy a shirt in Grand Turk. Maybe we can get one on the ship on their, what is it, 2 for $25
Mhm.
sale or something. So we go down to the t-shirts and they have one from Grand Turk. And what's on it?
Stingray. That's cool.
Yeah,
Except for
it was.
the fact that the stingray species that doesn't exist in Grand Turk.
Yeah, it was a cow nose ray, and you're not going to find one of those in Grand Turk.
So that bothered me, but most people probably wouldn't care so much.
So we didn't get that shirt.
But it's a pretty shirt.
Yeah, I mean, I
You
liked
said-
it.
You could buy that as a Tampa Bay shirt. It'd be very appropriate. There's a lot of cow nose rays in Tampa Bay.
Florida Keys.
Florida Keys, yeah.
Yeah. If it's
I
like,
see more cow
something-
nose in Tampa Bay than I do in Florida Keys.
Yeah.
though. Florida Keys, you see southerns and yellows.
Yeah.
In Grand Turk, you see southerns and probably yellows. I'm sure there's yellow stingrays there.
Yeah.
So
Those were our ports.
it was cool. It was a good cruise. We really enjoyed it. Mardi Gras is still a great ship. It's a big ship. It was a full ship.
That's the one she got.
Oh no! Like I said, it's okay. It's all right. You don't have to be as persnickety as me about that stuff. But yeah, there's the food on that ship is really good.
There was so what I like is that there's like a separate vegan menu, which coming from
Mhm.
me sounds weird, but since their new menu seems to have like a lot of seafood on it, and their pasta dishes all seem to be seafood, I was like, well, let me look at the vegan menu. So they have like vegan pasta options, which I got twice with no seafood, and those were some of the best things that I ate on the ship.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Indian vegetarian that you get on the
Yeah.
ship, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, I mean, we ate at the steakhouse the first night.
Yep.
Because that was part of our wedding package. Which, I mean, it's a steakhouse. It's delicious. Did your mom and Rob like the steakhouse?
Yes.
Okay, good. Look, if Rob and Tammy like the steakhouse, you know it's real good. If Kimber and Matt like the steakhouse, it's probably pretty good, but if Rob and Tammy like it, it's real good. We ate at Cucina del Capitano.
Yeah.
Which I thought was as delicious as normal.
I do have 2 things to say about that. The chicken parmesan redeemed itself.
Oh, good, because you didn't like it on the celebration. They kind of messed it up on the celebration.
But you know what we didn't get?
We didn't get that
We
bread.
didn't get that bread.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they've gotten rid of the warm bread thing.
I don't know.
We got bread, just not the bread. But yeah, maybe when they come, we didn't pay. Maybe when it becomes a pay restaurant again, they'll do it. Maybe on the ships that it's a pay restaurant. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. It takes bread to get the bread.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. Everybody I think enjoyed Cucina.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody said like different things that everybody got. That's the cool thing. If you go with a group, people try different things, and you're like, "How was that? How was that?
Yeah.
How was that?"
Well,
and everybody's like, "Yeah."
We
So
learned about the pork chop,
yeah, pork chop
which we
Apparently
might try next time.
is very good. So, so that was good. And
Hold on. Anita says, "Did you get your mac and cheese?" I did, and it was pretty disappointing. It was like real watery. So
ooh,
I was a little. I got it. Where did I get mac and cheese at? I got mac and cheese at the steakhouse, and that was good.
yeah.
But the mac and cheese from barbecue, I was a little disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah. We ate at,
Oh, that's right. We went to this next comment from Aunt D at Shebang.
Chibang. Yes, Chibang. Oh my gosh, Chibang for dinner. I am such a fan of Chibang for dinner. The pork belly, the whatever I get, not the General So, it's the Kung Pao chicken. Oh my God, that's good.
So Aunt E says, and we tried tofu.
Mm,
So she was looking at the menu and none of it looked very good to her except the tofu, whatever it was.
Mm.
She was like, this kind of sounds okay, but I'm not sure about tofu.
I like
And I
tofu.
said, just get it.
Mm.
Because if you
Get
don't like
something else.
it, go to the buffet. Like
Yeah.
there's some way else that you can get it. And she got it. And the only time I'd ever had tofu before that was the miso soup, like the teeny tiny little chunks of tofu.
That was in
miso.
September.
Right. So I was like, it was fine. So she got the tofu and she's like, man, this is real spicy. And I took a bite of it. It wasn't spicy at all, according to me. But it was like really good. Like I might get the tofu the next time we go to Chibang.
Wow. I mean, I like tofu. I get tofu. I've bought and cooked
Like,
tofu. I've gotten it in a lot
I'm willing
of
to
Asian
to
restaurants.
try tofu somewhere now.
Tofu. I mean, you have had like the fake ground beef and stuff, which is kind of soy based, but it's not
I had
necessarily.
that
the
like
same.
once, I think.
It's not necessarily the same as
Yeah.
tofu. You get tofu in like different firmness levels and stuff,
Yeah.
but anytime you see bean curd on like a Chinese hole in the wall kind of restaurant, like we like, bean curd is tofu.
I've never gotten that.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I like it. So, but Chibang, real good.
Yeah.
Real good. Really like
The
Chibang.
lettuce wraps are delicious.
And the drink I got, that Red Dragon or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The
Red Dragon.
yeah.
And I got
It's
the lychee
tasty.
martini. It's funny. So we had not quite half of our group, but a good chunk of our group had the drink package, and they shared a little bit. So I'm sitting there at Chibang with my lychee martini, and my drink is coming empty, and then my mom orders a lychee martini, and then Tracy orders a lychee martini, and they're like, "Here's your drinks," and I'm like, I cannot drink 3 lychee martinis. So I stopped. I didn't finish them all. I did drink 2 of them though, I think.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
I didn't feel real great afterward.
Yeah.
They were real strong,
Yeah.
but it was kind of funny.
Hmm.
It's a good drink.
So then we did eat at
We did bonsai teppanyaki.
yeah, which is not an included
Mm-mm.
restaurant, but it was cool because we had a group of 13, 15,
There were 13 and the baby.
13 and a
The
baby.
baby didn't eat, but
13 men and a baby. No, that's not the right
No.
movie. So but it's it's good. It's so good, in fact, that tomorrow Jen and JT are coming over and we're going to a hibachi place by our house. So
I'm real excited for fried rice.
we're gonna see.
It's like my new favorite
We're
thing
gonna
is fried
see.
rice.
Also, I should mention that our friend Stacy reached out to John Heald.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, "Hey, these people are getting married on your ship," and he had a medal and cookies sent to our cabin,
Yeah.
courtesy of John Heald. So that was really cool.
That was cool.
Thank you, Stacy and Gina, if you had a hand in that. Thank you to you as well. So that was cool.
How about that? You want to talk about that?
Let's talk about it. Talking about it.
So, 2 of the people that were on our cruise, were Scott and Kevin, the trivia masters.
Were they 2 people? Did you ever see them together? I did see them together.
Yeah, like a
So,
lot.
Okay.
The trivia masters, and they won a lot of trivia.
As they always do.
And after they won their first Ship on a Stick, I was told that the next one would come to me because we may or may not have not won Harry Potter trivia. Kevin.
That is not. Do not put that on Kevin. That is not on Kevin. No. You didn't know that answer either.
No, but I knew it was wrong.
Okay, but you didn't know the right answer, so it doesn't matter.
I knew the tiebreaker.
That's irrelevant.
Anyway, so for teppanyaki, they come running down the hallway with this in their hand. So we did get a Mardi Gras ship on a stick. Not for Harry Potter trivia. Kevin.
But what did happen is we got, and by we, I mean really Kevin, Kimbra, and Ashley, got all but one question correct in Harry Potter trivia. There were two people that got every question correct. Those two people from those two groups, I should say, were called up for a question to decide who was the final winner. Neither of them knew the answer to the question they asked, but somebody did, and made it very clear to the fun squad that they knew the answer. And so she got called up, told them the correct answer, and they gave her a medal, even though she didn't win. But she kind of won. If she would have tied with them, she would have won that. So
Was it the Green Gods vault combination? No, it was the which vault was the Sorcerer's Stone kept in? Which is 713, which I now remember, at least until next time. That's always the question that I know is coming, and then I never remember it because there's so many other numbers to remember. Like how many total chapters are in the series? I know that number.
That's the one she knew. That was the tiebreaker
Yeah.
question that she knew.
I also know how many staircases are in Hogwarts because that's another question that it's always number questions that I miss, and then after I miss them, I remember them. So there we go.
Yeah, there you go. 199.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Chapters,
the chapters.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So that's that.
So that was good. And then they continued to win ships on a stick, and they gave them out to other people in our group.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of people we cruised with there. Did you see what Sean said?
She who must be obeyed.
Matt, it is now she who must be obeyed. Just say yes. Yes. There. When I started the aquarium, I was learning all my fish, and when they taught me the slippery dick, they told me it was the fish that shall not be named. There are a lot of Harry Potter fans at the aquarium. So, oh, there's my ring, by the way. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I don't think you showed off yours.
Blue diamonds. Every time I say that, I think I'm talking about Lucky Charms. Green clovers, blue diamonds. It's very blingy for me. That's what I keep saying. But I like it. So
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
And we match.
We do.
We're like all cute and stuff.
Despite that our rings match. Or is it because our rings match? I don't know. Sean, are you doing a live tonight? It's 9:30. Kevin and Scott gave me a ship on a stick. That's my mom. Gave my mom a ship on a stick.
I know they gave one to Ashley.
Mm,
I think they gave one to Tracy.
yeah,
I think they offered one to my mom, but she didn't care
Yeah.
about it.
but she liked the steakhouse. So
She did. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I don't think I need that.
I mean, my mom's funny because we got the photo package, which came with two 20 by 30 canvases, and we're like, we do not need giant photos of ourselves. So we're like, oh, we'll give one to your mom because she'll want one, and we'll ask mine. And like, do you want one? She's like, no,
She's like, no, I don't want you that.
I don't
big
want
in
that.
my face.
Yeah. So
But yes, they did give Tracy one.
Yep.
And Tracy said Kevin and Scott are awesome.
that looks awesome, and we are so happy to have played a small part. And yes, we are going live.
So at 10 o'clock, go and join the Down Under Cruisers. I know we always say that and then we don't go. It's not because we don't love you, Sean. It's because we're tired. And we
Because
gotta-
it becomes
we've been
bedtime.
going to sleep after our live. But go and join them. And also, yes, Sean and Alana, I think we should say that they did play a very important role in this engagement, quite literally, because it was on their group cruise
Mhm.
that I asked the lovely Kimbra if she would do me the honor of being my wife. And Sean and Alana played a part in that because I had to try and be sneaky about it. And so they filmed it, and there were lots of tears. And then when Sean stopped crying, then she said yes. So actually, did Sean cry? Alana cried.
Alana cried.
I cried.
I-
You cried. I don't know if Sean cried. He might have cried.
He might have cried.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
sure.
Scott said, or Andy says, I got nothing but wonderful friendship. Oh, you didn't get a ship. And then Scott says, Aunt Dee needs to go on another cruise with us. And Tracy says, Dee needs to go by herself.
Yeah. Dee was babysitting Nan,
Yeah.
which we were grateful that Nan got to.
I didn't get to see her bright blue water shoes.
Oh,
I'm like real upset about that.
next cruise.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Did
She did get a free cruise. She got a free ocean view room.
she?
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh yeah, she got an offer. They went back to their cabin. I don't know, the last night, and there was a paper on the door offering her a free ocean view cabin.
Because she gambled a little bit. Hey, we gambled a little bit. Want to talk about that?
Yeah.
I put $20 into a slot machine, and I won. What I win?
Would you win? A couple $100.
$270, I believe.
Yeah.
And then so minus 20. Then they gave me 25 for being platinum. That just burnt up in the ether. Kimbra put $40 in. That also burnt up in the ether. So I don't count the 25 because that wasn't our own hard-earned money. But so $40 in, 270 out. That's still a profit.
Mm-mm. Total of 60 put in.
What did I say? 40?
Yeah.
Oh, so
And 200.
60 in.
And you pulled 236 out of the machine.
Oh, was it 236? Oh, I thought it was 270.
Well, you won 270, but then you played it down.
Oh, I played it down. So yeah. So then you say 236 minus 60. That's how math
Yeah.
works.
Which is still
Which is still a black number,
yeah.
not a red number.
Right.
So there you go.
Let's see. I forgot my son proposed to his wife on a cruise. I don't think I knew that.
Who said that?
Andy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't know that they'd ever been on a cruise.
That's cool.
Scott, Ed and I are FaceTiming you on our next cruise. When we do trivia, we want a ship on a stick. Aunt Dee says she had them on the wrong feet. Shouldn't have said anything.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Now, Matt, you now need to leave a bunch of roses in the cabin next time for Kimbra. And it's too much money. I don't want the flowers.
She doesn't like rose. We did have rose petals though.
We did. Yeah, that was fun.
She likes lilies, but they probably won't let me bring those on board. So
Andy says Nan spent a little more than that.
yeah. You think? Yeah, she paid for that cabin that she's not going to use.
Right. She called me when we got back and she's like, I have these charges on my card. What is that for? And I said, it's probably from the casino. And then I told her to call someone else because I couldn't see her statement.
Yeah.
It was funny though. I was gonna bring up a picture because you talked about the rose.
Can we
petals.
use Nan's free room?
No,
It's got to be
it's
Nan.
non-transferable. I asked. I already tried. Stop doing that. That's weird. Don't do that.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for a picture.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to be a little unethical right now. If you say screen capture the really overpriced photos that
Huh.
cruise lines take of you, and then you can look at them with all the watermarks. Let me just tell you that a little bit of Google searching, and you can find ways to remove those for free. I'm not recommending that you do that with like people's artwork out there or anything like that. But when they want to charge you like $22 for a digital print, I'm just saying that's a thing that exists and it works quite well. So
Yeah.
now it'll be low resolution because you're doing a screenshot,
I will tell you that site
but it works
that we
for like
we-
Facebook and stuff.
that site that we went to, it does limit you on how many you can do before you have to pay.
Oh,
Because I did look that up.
okay. But you could probably just log in with a different thing.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, you don't log in. You just have to go to a different like ISP or something,
Yeah.
or maybe use a different browser. I don't know. There's probably ways around it.
Yeah.
And even if you have to pay, you probably don't have to pay $22 per image.
No, it's
So-
not that much.
And there's probably other things out there that do the same thing. So
I mean, we looked at.
be careful though, because sometimes you get more than you are attempting to get if you're on the computer. But I'm saying I did it from the phone, which is pretty safe. An iPhone. Well, so
There's also like Photoshop methods.
yeah, there are Photoshop methods, but this was a lot easier.
Yes.
Like I didn't have to do any Photoshop magic. It just did it.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's probably not going to look that good. Oh no,
It looks perfect.
it looks perfect.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
there you go.
Sean is
There you go.
out. Going to.
Peace out, my friend.
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's 9:45.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, for educational purposes only. That's right.
Yeah.
Like I said, please don't rip people's hard created artwork off.
Oh.
But if it's a photo of you and they want to charge you that much for it,
Which we did buy. Some.
you know, if you can sleep with that, if you can look yourself in the mirror after that, then that's on you. I can. That's all I'm saying. And we did spend money though. It's not like we
Yeah.
didn't give them money.
Oh, we gave them money.
We gave them a lot of money.
Yeah, they got some money.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Anyway,
Anything else you got? Any specific questions you guys have? I mean, like we said, we're gonna talk probably about the cruise itself and the wedding stuff probably next week.
yeah, we'll get into a
Talk
little
more
bit
into
more of
that.
that, and then also look for that podcast to come out.
Yeah.
That will go over maybe different aspects of it. I think JT and Jen are really curious about how successful it was on the whole, and some of the details. It'll be a little bit more detailed about like the whole experience in general, for people that might be interested in doing something like that. But it'll be interesting, I think. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we wrap up then? It's 9:45.
Yeah, and then we got lots
I
of
am tired.
candy to clean up.
Yeah, we do have some. Well, this is all sealed except for that one sucker. Is that in
I threw
here?
it away.
Okay, good. We'll have to wrap this up. We can let Jen and JT try some of this.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We'll have to wrap this up.
Yeah, put it in baggies.
Yep.
All right. So I guess that is the end.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I tried the doors and failed.
Okay.
This is the end.
All right. So
My only friend, the
Good night.
end.
have a good weekend.
Good night. Good day.
Fare thee well. I almost said hola, but that was the wrong greeting.